Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are live in Byhalia at Sweet Swine of Mine's world headquarters, living right, eating fried fish. I mean, that's living right, ain't it,
It is
Mr.
living
Lambert?
right. It could be crappie, speckled trout. It don't matter.
Man, we have it's been a while since we've been here. We've lived through some ice storms and
Trials and tribulations.
trials and tribulations, and some personal injuries and whatnot. We're all here to tell the story about it, right?
We're here. Back.
Glad to be back. We are discussing Houston Livestock Rodeo and Barbecue tonight. One of the world championship, considered a world championship in the barbecue world, and we're going.
And probably, now that the American Royal has gotten smaller, probably the biggest.
Oh, we got Bernie. Who put these sausages on?
The Jermaine.
The G-Man.
Yeah.
Yo, weenies is burning. I didn't have any.
Okay.
Okay, they just flaming up.
Yeah,
Adam Gotro said, "What's up from Gonzales?"
What up, Gotro?
What's up, man? We put some Cajun juju
Yeah, on this fish right
on
here.
this speckled trout right here, buddy.
It is in the house.
So we are gonna discuss Houston Rodeo. If you've never been a Houston Rodeo barbecue, if you've never been there, it is one of the largest in the country, in the barbecue world.
In the way of just the spectacle of it, I'm gonna say it is the biggest.
Well, like I said, the term "everything's bigger in Texas" it holds true in this barbecue competition. I thought Memphis in May was big as far as what people build up. Nothing. It's nothing.
It ain't
Nothing compared to this. I'm telling you, and but there's still some things that I don't know about it. I was only there for one day. Mark's been there for how many years now? You've been cooking?
Since 18.
18. So 8 years. This will be your 8th year.
Yep.
And it's even bigger, man. Randy Pauly sent me my name tag to get into Holy Cow Smokers today. So super excited about that, and super excited about this whole deal. And I'm gonna ask you some questions, kind of give a little insight. And anybody that was wanted to go to Houston Rodeo, we're gonna have to go with the ins and outs of that a little bit, and kind of answer some of those questions. Man, those little crunchy
They're
things.
the best, aren't they?
Dude, that's better than Captain D's any day.
Yeah.
So first of all, you want to clear up what happened to your arm?
Oh, yeah, if anybody's wondering, and you hadn't heard. Took the dog out at midnight, stepped outside, slipped and fell down the stairs, broke my arm. Made my way inside, crawled inside. Fainted and fell right in the bathroom. Fell and broke my arm again on the side of the tub, and had to go to the hospital emergency room and have a big nail put in it with screws and all that good stuff. So they just took staples out today.
Yeah. So you may not be the $6 million man, but about 60,000 probably.
Right. They put some money in there, that's for sure.
Yeah. So that's what happened, and that's been about 2 weeks now. But you're healing better every day, and
2 weeks, I can move it around. It's just stiff and sore,
Yeah. But they got you out of your splint, so that's got to be feeling better today. And
yeah, it had a splint all the way up here, and now they took all the staples out, and it was all wrapped up. But feeling better now. They got it out.
Yeah.
I can use my hand a little better now. I can't lift anything, but I can use it a little bit.
Yeah, because you had a like a splint,
right there,
like almost a cast all the way up to mid hand.
Yep.
And
but at the end of the day, the way you look at it is that in some way, somehow, everything's going to be bigger, better, and blessed because of all that.
Yeah, man. You might, how we think about things and how we do things, and you know,
there's going to be some good come out of it.
We take things for granted, but man, at least we're here to talk about the story instead of something. It could have definitely been worse, and very easy could have been worse, and we're glad it wasn't. So
you'll just have to go through the airport.
Yeah. Yeah. He'll have to go through the long line at the airport to get wanded or something.
Well, I asked him today if he's going to give me like a pass or something, but they said no.
Yeah. Like an ID card or something?
Yeah, they don't do that.
They don't do that, huh? So just a couple of things, and then we'll probably eat a little bit along the way, but we got some things getting ready. But first and foremost, how do you get into? What's the story behind getting into the Houston Livestock Rodeo?
Yeah, you don't just pay your money.
Yeah, it's not like any other contest.
And you can't. The only way you can win your way into it is they have a little circuit, South Texas, or really all over Central to South Texas, a circuit called Go Texan.
Yeah. And
they'll have a series of Go Texan cook-offs. Kind of like county.
Like San Antonio. San Antonio has a Go Texan.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
But anyway, it's like a little sanctioning body, really, if you will. So like county cook-offs, like Williamson County, Go Texan, they'll have their state fair, they'll have a cook-off. You win that, and then the winner of that gets a seat, you know.
I got you.
So they've got certain Go Texan cook-offs that will get different cookers that'll have a spot in it each year because of that.
Yeah.
Outside of that, if you want to go cook it, there's a waiting list a mile long you can get on.
Yeah.
And it takes forever unless you know somebody.
Is that kind of like getting tickets to the Masters?
Kind of like that. It's along those lines.
Yeah. That somebody almost has to die for you to be able to get in or something.
And then the other way was, you know somebody that's got a tent.
Yeah.
And they either want you to come help them cook for their hospitality or come and do the competition side of it. Because a lot of those hospitality teams are more hospitality than competition.
Yeah.
And if you're a competition guy, a lot of times they'll bring in seasoned competition people just to do that part.
Yeah.
And then, so I know a lot of friends that will go and cook competition for hospitality tents. So that's one way to get in.
And that's kind of what y'all been doing for the last few years, right?
Yep. That's what we've been doing. We started off going in with OBR.
Yeah.
So the other way is kind of like we were there with OBR in Houston during the floods. And one of the guys, when the mayor was through there, one of the guys talking about, thankful for being in Houston, and their bucket list was to cook Houston Rodeo.
Yeah.
Well, then after 300-something thousand meals were served in Houston, the mayor sent a letter, said, "Hey, we want you to come cook at the rodeo. You said y'all wanted to do it.
Yeah.
We're inviting you to come cook the rodeo." So that guy put together a team of us at OBR, and we went to go cook the rodeo.
Yeah.
They gave us a spot, 40 by 40 spot. I think they paid for it the first year, but after that we had to pay for it. And then we cooked. The first year, the group of us, we didn't know what we were getting into, but we managed to pull, I think, 7th place overall.
Wow.
First year, and our chicken didn't even get done. Our chicken cook was off gallivanting, glad handing, shaking hands, and kissing babies instead of cooking his chicken.
Yeah.
And his chicken didn't get done. And so he had 99th place chicken. Well, I guarantee the chicken was raw.
Yeah.
Because he didn't get on in time.
Imagine what if that chicken would have hit anything. Y'all would have.
Oh, if we'd have had a top 75 chicken, we'd have won it.
Golly.
But we couldn't get it. He wouldn't. We'd give him a call and say, "Hey, man, we're going to get your chicken on." "No, I'll be there in a minute." And then he wasn't there for another 25 minutes, So.
Yeah.
Anyway, we would have won that first year had we had good chicken.
Yeah.
Because we made finals and ribs the first year.
Wow.
And so the second year, we got a new chicken cook.
Yeah.
And that was Scott Guy.
Yeah.
And so the second year, we won it.
Oh.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Yeah. Grand champion.
Won it right off the bat. And then the year after that, there was an off year because of COVID.
Yeah.
And then the year after that, we reserved it.
Okay.
We reserved that sucker on Champions Row.
Nice.
And then.
So y'all were cooking on Champions Row from the year before, like y'all skipped 2020, of course. Off of what 19 did.
And then so we I think it was a year or so we didn't hit anything, and then we finaled in brisket one year, and then when next year I think we didn't do anything. We finaled in chicken.
Yeah.
And then OBR decided they didn't want to do it anymore, so we made friends with a bunch of different people down there, and they said, "Hey, come cook for us." So we went to Texas Social Club.
Yeah.
And we cooked for them. And the first year we finaled in chicken, wasn't it the first year? And then last year we tied for second in brisket. So it's one of those deals that you got to have a sponsor to get in there. You got to have an in already, a team that's already got a tent, and you go cook for them, or just somebody dies and you get the next spot.
Yeah.
But if you know somebody there, you can probably get a spot. But you got to know the inner workings and got to know people. And it's one of them political deals. But at the end of the day, it's a huge cook-off. And the smallest tent there is as big as the biggest judging tent at Memphis and May.
Yeah. Well, what's the kind of purpose of Houston Rodeo BBQ? Why is it
so
different?
All of these rodeo barbecue cook-offs associated in Texas are associated with a different charity. So if you go win the World Championship at Houston, you don't win any money.
Yeah.
All the money that is raised throughout the rodeo, livestock show, barbecue, all that goes toward kids' charities, putting kids through college and stuff like that. Special charities for kids. So you win a belt buckle and a banner.
Uh-huh.
And
a cool trophy.
Cool little hat trophy with bow legs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that's the whole difference behind what they do is there's no prize money. It's all bragging rights.
Yep.
But I'm telling you, people fight for it hard as they can. No matter, even because there's no money, you would think it was NASCAR.
Yeah. Speaking of Texas Social Club,
Bill Felder.
Bill Felder right here is watching.
He is the man that brought us to Texas Social Club.
Yeah, and he says, "Sorry about your injury. Just let Texas Social Club know what we can do for you at the 2026 Houston Rodeo BBQ."
We'll be over there and have a cocktail with you, Bill, for sure.
So that's just one of them things that. And Joe Wilson says, "What y'all think about deep fried Reuben balls?"
Okay, we've had them.
Had them up in the frozen north and thought about how well y'all could make them.
But y'all call them what? Sauerkraut balls.
Sauerkraut balls. Yeah. My mother-in-law makes them for Christmas, and it's kind of very, very similar. I would say. That looks like some blood sausage.
It is. It's good too.
Oh yeah. I was just joking.
No, it's good.
Okay.
Blood sausage.
So it's all for charity, and so I do that. So, what if you're going to the Houston Rodeo BBQ? What plans do you need to make before you go?
Well, it's not like another contest that you can pull up and park right next to the gate in a parking lot.
Yeah, it's a big. Tell them where it is first of all.
Yeah, NRG Arena. I guess where the Texans play.
Houston Texans.
So NRG Arena is
non-sports person, right? Right by the old Astrodome.
If you can imagine enough parking lot space for all them people.
Yeah.
It's in the parking lot of the NRG Arena. So it's huge. But if you're going to cook, you can't just, they mail you a driving pass and load in, and you drive in there and drop your stuff off and drive out. Nope. Ain't that easy. There's like 6 gates around this arena. And you have to go to the load-in area and obtain a load-in pass. And there's based on
this little shed, right?
Yeah, they got a little shed, somebody manning it, and they got a file folder with a bunch of load-in passes based on your team name, and based on the size of your team, you get a certain number of load-in passes. So you go in there, you tell them Texas Social Club, they give you a load-in pass, you drive around, you go into the gate 6, I think, or something, and you pull in there and you unload, and then when you go out, you hand them that pass, and then they call and they put another one in your folder. So if you get 3 passes and those 3 passes are out, that's the only number of teams that you can have in there at one time. Or team members. And when one leaves, another one can come in. So that's how they keep the traffic down in there. And it does a pretty decent job of it. But it's just one of them deals you have to schedule kind of your in and out time and not be in a hurry.
James Miller says the whole blue parking lot.
Yep.
I remember last year I came in on the Friday night.
Yep.
And I landed in Houston, and I was meeting Mark and them there because we were driving on to Austin Rodeo after that. Wasn't it Austin?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were driving on to Austin Rodeo after Houston. And so here I am, and I just tell the guy to drop me off at the arena, my Uber driver, right? And so I got it's hot. It's like warm. And I've got my luggage and all that, and I'm walking through these parking lots trying to get to
vast,
huge parking lots. And I climb I throw my bags over a fence and climb through the gate like there's a gap like this, and I got skinny for like 30 seconds. And that's all I could do, but much more than that I can't do. But
be sure you don't lose your truck, you know?
Yeah, and mark your location when you park.
Yeah.
Because there's cars everywhere. So it's one of those deals that it's kind of hard to load. They have a certain time that you can load in. The load-in times are on that pass. You have to be within those times. And they'll run you out if you're in there after. And on the load-in times, I think you can probably load in, I think maybe starting Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday up to a certain time. And then load out, guess what?
You got to do it one day.
You can start as soon as the gates close on Saturday night at like 11 o'clock. People start breaking down because by the end of the day, Sunday, all your stuff has to be back to clean parking lot. So you get a week to build it. And
like one day to tear it down.
Like 24 hours to tear it down.
Yeah.
So it's an undertaking, especially as much stuff as the people bring in there.
Sure.
It is a big deal.
Yeah.
So
we'll show y'all some of that stuff. Like Randy Pauly's whole setup is like, I mean, crazy, insane. It looks like he's about to put on a rock concert in there.
Well, in one of these places, they garnished everything with roses everywhere throughout the whole thing.
Oh, it was $90,000 was their budget on roses.
Just the roses, long stem red roses.
Got that video where we kind of snuck in there and took a video.
They're like, "Hey, y'all can't be in here."
Yeah,
underlings. You know?
Yeah, and they had. I mean, the place looked like Taj Mahal. It was carpet in a barbecue tent. It was carpet and velvet and curtains
fountains.
And I mean, horse statues with. I mean, it was something I'd never seen before. It was insane. So, what's the best day to arrive?
Man, if you're there to compete, you kind of have to get your stuff in there on Thursday.
Yeah.
And they'll start having parties on Thursday night.
Okay.
You know, if you've got a hospitality kit, they'll have parties on Thursday night. And of course, the biggest party is on Friday and Saturday night. A lot of barbecues Saturday night ain't nothing.
Yeah.
But this one Saturday night is as big as Friday night.
Yeah.
So if you're there to compete, you got to drop stuff off during load-in times. But if you're just there to party,
it can happen anytime.
Yeah, the gates open up for party time. I think they start gate hours, I think on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, somewhere in the neighborhood of 3.
Yeah.
And it starts getting busier and busier and busier and busier. And it's standing room only. People, it's tight walking through the parking lot.
But much like, am I wrong on this? Much like Memphis in May, it's a bunch of private parties. It's kind of something you got to be invited to. I was talking about the lanyards from Randy Pauly. Most places you got to have a wristband and you got to have some kind of credential.
And even if I walk up with a pass to
you got to show your ID, right?
Well, not just that. If you're going to bring somebody with you, it has to say +1.
Yeah.
If it don't say +1, whoever's with you ain't coming in.
Yeah.
They're strict. Well, and they're that way because the fire department's very strict on the number, on their capacity in there.
Yeah.
And so they got somebody at the gate that's checking the number of people that are leaving and coming all the time. Because if they ever come in and you're over capacity, you get a big fine.
Yeah.
And if you get after that big fine, they kick you out, shut it down. So
and you're not welcome back.
You ain't welcome back.
Except if you're at Tuffy Stones and Bracy has her Huggy, it says Bracy on it. He said, just hand this to Tuffy. And then Bracy walked right on in. We're all sitting out here. How do we get in?
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So it's one of those deals that
is anything turned in on Thursday or Friday?
No. Friday they do.
Is there ancillaries? Or?
I think you turn in the dessert, and the cook's choice, right?
Yep.
On
Yeah.
Friday.
I think there's maybe a bean. I can't remember if there's a bean or not. I can't remember.
I know there's San Antonio, but I think there's cook's choice. I know, and
Dessert.
dessert.
And dessert.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
turn those
Cast
in.
iron.
But what are the categories on Saturday?
Saturday's different. Different deal. It's your basic Texas 3. It's brisket, spare ribs, and
chicken.
and half chicken.
Half chicken.
Half
Okay.
chicken. It used to be this little old bitty box, not much bigger than that right there. It was a styrofoam clamshell box.
Yeah.
Now they made it a standard size box.
Yeah.
So the difference in this deal is that when you show up, before they didn't even want you trimming your meat ahead of time.
Uh-huh.
So you need to show up, and then you have a dedicated rep. I shouldn't say dedicated. That rep will cover 3 or 4 teams, and that rep will tell you what time they're going to show up to watch you prep your meat. And they're going to show up, and they're going to say,
This is the different part, y'all.
You can start now," is what they'll say.
Uh-huh.
And then so you'll cut it out, and you do your trimming. And once you do all your trimming, they say, "Okay, you done?"
Is this for all 3 meats?
All 3 meats.
Yeah.
They're going to hand you a metal tag like goes in a shipping container.
Yep.
With a serial number on it. And you're going to cut a slit, and you're going to run that tag through your brisket or through the last bone of your ribs or through the wing of your chicken.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to click it, and they're going to write that number down on your team number. And then that's the only 2 things you can cook. You cook 2 chickens, 2 briskets, 2 slabs of ribs.
And you sign.
And you sign that deal. That's number right? Yep, this is right. Because if you sign it and it ain't right later, it's on you.
And it still has that, when it gets checked, like that rep has to come back before you cut it and put it in a box,
Yeah,
right?
so you
and they
cook
check
that
it
meat.
the same way.
That's on Friday.
Yeah.
They're going to come back, and they'll have a predetermined turn-in time, if you will.
Yeah.
And that judge, you can't do anything to that meat. Once it's done, you can't take the tag out. You can't cut it, do anything until that rep comes up and says, "Okay, begin." And they're going to sit there and look at that number on that tag, and they're going to check their number over here, and they'll go, "Okay, 61342, 61342. Okay, yeah, you're good. Take that tag out. Take the tag out, then you can cut your meat."
Wow.
And then once you cut your meat, then you can do whatever you need to do to it, and then you'll put it in a box. They tape blue painter's tape, and they wrap blue painter's tape around it. They sign it off, and they walk to the turn-in with you.
Yeah. And there's never a thing done to that turn-in meat that rep doesn't see
They saw it all.
from everything.
Yep. So it's very, very strict, but all the expectations are already set. They tell you how it's going to go down, and they do exactly what they tell you they're going to do.
Now, when it's judged, is it judged based on the same criteria mainly?
Yep.
After it gets to the
Pretty
judging
much.
table?
It's going to be appearance, taste, tenderness.
Okay.
It's pretty much like that. And it's not just public. It'll be people that are, politicians, dignitaries, some high up barbecue people go judge, but
Yeah.
usually it's another level of judging instead of just the public. And then they'll judge all that. And then at that point, it's kind of like, hurry up and wait.
Well, I've heard about this barbecue committee. Kind of, what does that mean? How do you get on a barbecue committee or the barbecue committee, or what do they do? What does that mean?
Well, I mean, if you've ever been to a barbecue contest around here, being a volunteer at a contest, that's kind of like being helping somebody at a Tupperware party. That didn't carry a lot of weight.
Yeah.
But there, Houston Rodeo, they take care of their volunteers.
Yeah.
They wine them and dine them. They have parties for them. They feed them. They give them drinks. They throughout the year, they have meetings, and this committee, we have different heads of committees for different parts for judging, for team reps, for beverage, or gates. There's different people in charge of different things, and they all got an orange vest on. And they wear it with pride.
Yeah.
They are proud to be committee members, and some of them, they got patches for how many years or what they've done,
And the different pins
and awards.
Yeah.
And so it's a prestigious thing to be on the committee.
Yeah.
And those committee members take it real serious, and they really, really like giving out the awards.
Joshua Rush, which is one of those committee people, 850 barbecue committee members.
Wow.
Over 850.
And every one of them are proud of what they do, and they're treated very, very well. And so they have a lot to be. They want to do it because they're treated really well too.
Yeah.
They're welcome there. So
But they consider it an honor.
it's an honor.
Yeah.
So when they tabulate the scores, then your rep, along with a few other reps, are designated as finals. They're giving out the final awards.
Yeah.
And the final is top 10 in each category. So if you made the top 10 in each category, you're going to wait around and wait around and wait around and wait around. And awards are going to be at like 7 o'clock. But they may walk up at 6:36. And they'll come up with a big cart, honking horns and balloons and screaming and hollering. And, and they'll giving out their words. You made a banner, you made top 10.
Yeah.
But that's all you know. Is you
just made top 10.
You made top 10. You don't know anything.
You don't know how it fell. You just know you made top 10.
Yep.
Wow.
And they're going to give you a banner. They're going to tell you what you made finals in, whether you made finals in shoulder, brisket, or rib.
Yeah.
And
then you go to
chicken
awards
brisket
and find out.
Then really at that point is everybody's gathering their self and goes up to the stage.
Yeah.
And then, but when they start calling the awards, man, they go through a whole, they do it right. Texas, everybody bows their head, takes their hat off, and prays about it.
Yep.
And then they're
gonna sing the national. I'm gonna tell you
the national anthem.
Any contest you go to in Texas, I'm gonna tell you how they do it. They're gonna pray, and they're gonna sing the national anthem.
They have the Marine band up there playing.
Oh yeah,
cutting up.
Yeah.
They play, and then they go through all their thank yous and all that kind of good stuff, and then. The difference is the teams stay down in front of the stage. Everybody's holding their finals banner up, and the team captain of each team goes up on stage.
Yeah.
And as they pass, they go through the awards. They come up and they get their banner or they get their trophy, and the team's down there pooping, hollering, carrying on, And so, and it's a combined score, kind of like KCBS.
Yeah.
Between chicken, ribs, and brisket. If you make double finals. And no one else makes double finals, you're probably going to win.
Yeah.
That's the way we did the first year we won, is no one else double final.
Yeah.
And we finaled in brisket and in ribs. And so when I told somebody, I was hanging out at the Pitmaker, I think, and hey, y'all, how was your cook? I said, they told us we finaled in brisket and ribs. He goes, what? Oh, well, you won. I said, what? He goes, oh, yeah, you got it.
The chances of somebody out of that many teams.
He said, who else double finaled? I said, I don't know. He goes, oh, you got it. You got it. I'm like, really? He goes, oh, yeah. You got it.
Yeah, that's it.
So we knew it right off the bat then.
Yeah.
But, they've come before and give us 2 finals before, and we didn't win.
Yeah.
We won reserve.
Yeah.
So,
but you're going to be in the game.
Yeah.
If you final twice, you're going to be in the game somewhere.
There was one other double final.
Yeah.
And, the first year we won, there was no double final. There was no other double final.
Yeah.
So it's one of those exciting deals. You're waiting for all these people to come up, hooping and hollering and carrying awards and making noise. And, man, it's a big party.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a exciting, emotional party.
Because you already have a tent full of people there partying. And so I remember last year, we got up on stage like inside the booth. Y'all got up on stage at Texas Social Club and announced that y'all made the finals in this. And so
and Adam top 10 too.
And Adam,
look, Adam said last year they got 4th in chicken and 5th overall and didn't know it until Sunday night when they sent the email the awards.
God,
they did great.
They need to call out top 10 overall, he said.
Yeah, they just call it top 3.
They call
top 10 gets a final banner.
Yeah. So he was top 10 overall or top 5 overall and didn't even know it till the results came out.
We're normally almost home when we figure it out.
Yeah. Where everything shook out.
Where everything fell.
So it's one of those deals that it's an emotional time getting that final banner because at that point anything can happen.
Yeah. You could be first, you could be ninth. It doesn't.
You don't know. You really don't. And the whole game is just like any barbecue contest is consistency across the categories.
Yeah.
If you're consistent, you're going to do better than the next team.
And y'all tied for
second.
Tied for second in brisket.
Yep.
before our gumbo gets cold.
With Fred Robles, by the way.
Yeah. Parquet man himself,
That's right.
Fred Robles.
Which was actually cooking for Holy Cow.
That's right.
Dusty, all that right there's fire.
That's good stuff.
Son.
Dusty did this gumbo out of a bag and just and then Dusty Wallied it up too.
He fixed it up. I'm going to tell you, that's good, buddy.
Oh, it's good. So, and it's different. You can have a big team, a big tent. Like Texas Social Club last year was one big tent, but it had two separate Texas Social Club 1 and 2, or Texas Cookers, Texas Social Cookers, and Texas Social Club. There were two separate teams cooking
Under the same
tent.
Well, tell us about who we're cooking with this year and why it's different from last year.
Yep. So last year was the first year that Jack Daniel's didn't have a booth. Now they still owned the space, but they rented it out, if you will, to Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know who that is, it's a group of barbecue people that are passionate about helping veterans with PTSD get into a new hobby, give them an escape, give them something to do to take their mind off of, what happened to them in the service, and give them a new path and an escape. And it's done so much for so many people. They cooked in the Jack Daniel's tent last year, but because they didn't own it, they couldn't put any signage up. So it was a blank white tent. This year, Texas Social Club now owns that real estate. Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation
owns that tent.
Owns that space that once was a Jack Daniel's tent. So it will be logoed up so that we can hopefully get more and more donations for Texas Chrome Heroes to help more and more veterans and their PTSD.
If you'd like to donate to Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation, please let one of us know.
Go to the website.
Or go to the website. That's the easiest thing, right?
Yeah.
Go to the website. I think on their Facebook page, they're passing around a pamphlet there, has a QR code on it.
There's
Very
a big
easy.
donate button now right in the middle of that page. If you Google it, it'll take you right to the page, and there's a big button.
So
right there.
it is just like any other. It's a tax deductible donation that would be good for 2026, of course. But go to Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation and make a donation today.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you want to go.
If you want to go.
Yeah, make a donation, and you can get tickets to come into our party. So,
And there's bands, there's good food, there's good drinks.
Good time.
Mm-hmm.
Josh says TexasChrome.org.
There you
That's
go.
how easy it is. TexasChrome.org.
So
He also said, Dusty, bring some of this gumbo to you.
That might can happen.
So
Somebody just came in the door.
I think it's Jenny.
Yeah.
Who is it?
You got Sarah Morgan.
Hey,
Oh, the driver.
Uber.
Uber Eats.
Carlos is in the car.
So
Carlos is in the car.
Uh-oh.
Buying
Well, you better go get him out. I mean, go get him. Or go back to him.
In my mouth.
Bring him in. We'll see what happens.
See what happens.
Ain't no other dog in here.
Yeah.
About the only time you're going to find.
if you win, here's what you get.
There you go.
You get one of them, and you get one of them.
There you go.
So it ain't no cheap dollar store buckle. It's about $600 for one of them buckles.
And so you'll be wearing that belt.
Better believe it.
When you go to Texas, you just put it on,
Yeah,
don't you?
fat or not, I'm wearing my belt buckle. I don't
That's
care.
right.
But that's what you get. That's what everybody's after. Right there.
Speaking of donations, when is the Faith and Fire Rib Cook-Off registration open? I think it's already open.
It's open now.
Go to Rib Cook-Off Association. It's on May 2nd, right here, right down the road from us.
Yep.
And Rib Cook-Off Association, always good for a fun time, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
And first weekend of May, get ready for Memphis
That's
in
the
May.
first rule.
Have fun.
Have fun.
That's right. Have fun. Man, you put some of that fish off in that
That's what I
gumbo?
did, them Crispies.
God.
Woo.
Ow.
What's
So-
the there you go.
We're super excited about Houston Rodeo. We was almost excited. We was almost planning on going a week early.
Yeah.
Till we figured out what the dates were. And then but we're in there right. We got a busy schedule coming up.
Yep.
We're going to Houston, then turning around going to Key West. And I know,
It gets busy.
and I said that out loud on the phone, and my wife would go, "Well, you griping about going to Key West?" I was like, "No, I wasn't really griping. I was just saying it out loud."
There's a lot.
Yeah, and so and then I'm going to Fort Worth the week after that. So we got a few busy weeks ahead of us.
Now, in Houston, if you're a competition cook, if you're a barbecue guy, the turn in is kind of like IBCA or BCA. I think you have to turn in 10 ribs, 10 slices of brisket, and at least one whole unjointed half chicken. And the goal of this, they can judge it with a knife and fork like the rest of them, is super tender.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance to cook, it's that backyard, mentality, super, super, super tender.
Yeah.
Knife and fork tender, plastic knife and fork tender. And know that on the chicken, they're probably not going to eat the skin. Just make it pretty. They're going to eat the meat.
Make it pretty. The meat's the most important thing on that deal.
Yep. So pretty simple. How much you can turn in. You think, oh, they'll let you cook 2 slabs of ribs. Well, guess what? You only get to turn in 10 bones.
That's all you need.
So you're cooking twice as much as what you really need.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you look at it that way.
Josh said bigger boxes this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the past, the boxes were tiny.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, not much bigger than this oval.
And it's
Oblong.
hard, it's hard to get a half chicken in.
Very hard to get half chicken in. But this year, it's a standard, 8.5 by 8.5.
Or
Foam
9 by
clamshell.
9.
Yeah, 9 by 9
Yeah.
foam clamshell. 9 by 9 at the top.
Yeah. Man. So we missed San Antonio.
Yep. Due to a slip and fall.
Well, our roads were still kind of rough. We had kind of talked about it already before that happened because you did that the night before we were supposed to leave, but
the roads were
still
anyway.
terrible around here. But from what we heard, everything went great at San Antonio. We cooked with Texas Chrome Heroes there also, and just a wonderful group of men and women that
And the
get
kid
together.
took care of all the turn-ins
Yeah.
and did really well.
Yep.
He did
Margarita did sixth
Six.
place or something like that.
And he was like 16th, 19th. He was right in
Overall?
there on a lot of turn-ins. Yeah,
Good deal.
I don't remember the overall, but he was in the teens.
But
on
it
most
was
of them.
100 and something teams, right?
Mhm.
Isn't there something?
200 or something.
200?
Yeah,
Wow. San Antonio is probably one of the bigger barbecue contests. That's not a world championship, but it's one of those in
Yeah.
Texas is highly regarded.
Registration sells out the same night it opens.
Wow.
You got to have your finger on the button.
And it's the same kind of thing. It raises money for a different charity, right? And
Yep.
Awesome. By the way, Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation has a junior cooker too.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Yeah, they have a nice junior cook-off out in front of the stage in Houston. It's a cool deal.
Okay. Well, good deal. We've got a team conference call or Zoom call here in a little bit.
Yep.
At 7:00. So we'll talk more about the Houston Rodeo barbecue a little later on. But just a lot of people had never been able to experience that. I haven't experienced a whole week of it. I'm super excited about that, and we're gonna drive in on Wednesday, I think.
Yep.
And
Thursday to kind of get our wits about us.
Yeah.
help set up the tent and all that kind of good stuff.
Rick said start it early tonight. Well, Rick, the new year brought upon a new time. So we're some old men now, and we need, we can do 6 o'clock. So I hope everybody can join us for 6 o'clock.
Got to take my Geritol at 7:30.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we have all these things. I mean, 8:30 is my bedtime.
Bedtime, yeah.
So, I mean, I'm barely getting home from Byhalia before I want to close my eyes. So we just decided to, as you know, Rick, I get up early. So if I can go to bed earlier, the better, So this gumbo is awesome.
It's busting.
It is awesome. Does anybody have any questions about Houston that maybe we could answer or have somebody answer? We got some.
You got anything to add, Dusty? Dusty's been a bunch.
Yeah, Dusty. What about your experiences? What did you think about it the first time you went?
Said it's Memphis and May on steroids. It's a very well run contest. I wish in a lot of ways Memphis and May could step it up to be a run as well as that is as far as the turn in. I love being able to put a band on a piece of meat, and you're kind of limited to, you got
That's
2
it.
racks of ribs,
Yeah.
you got 2
You gotta pay
chicken
attention.
halves. You got to pay attention. You really do.
Yeah.
Good time. It's the who's who of barbecues there. Sometimes I've enjoyed it probably too much when I first got there, but I got serious about it when I got later on in the last several years. But man, it's a blast. It's like it was a bucket list of mine several years ago to go do, and man, it's a fantastic contest for a good cause. A lot of walking. We were talking about these parking lots. Yeah. It's a haul.
Yeah.
Especially if you got to carry stuff.
Yeah.
It's a
bring your little wagon.
Bring your wagon.
Bring your little wagon.
You walk in cowboy boots with pulling a wagon full of stuff. It's a little haul.
It's a haul for
you
sure.
want to put your good boots on, not your fancy ones, your comfy ones.
Yeah.
But Texas Social Club puts on a great event. Enjoy being there. I mean, I love Bill. He's always treated us very well.
Like family.
But I love to support Joey and hope we do well this year, and love to walk the stage for sure.
And the good thing about it is Bill and his team, they have moved from their spot, and they have moved right over by us now.
That's awesome.
Great.
So we've got our buddies right there. My buddy Chris Davis with Cross Rifles Barbecue will be cooking for Pony Express right around the corner from us.
Oh, okay.
They wanted to amp up their competition game. They wanted somebody to come in that would be competitive.
Well, that'd be the way to do it is get Chris Davis.
No
I'm going to tell you, that is a cooking son gun.
So when they said he's looking for somebody, I said, were you really looking for somebody?
Yeah, how bad?
I said, like, you get the right person, you're going to let them cook all 3 meats? He goes, oh, yeah, I'm trying to find somebody. I said, I got him.
I got the guy. Well, Chris Davis is the guy. I'm going to tell you that.
So now we have a Saturday morning menudo hookup because Pony Express makes a Mondo-sized pot
Nice.
of Mexican menudo on Saturday morning, and it is good.
I'm gonna take your word for that. I'm gonna take your word for
It's
that.
so good. They of course, they have every other night. They cook great food. They have carne asada and beans and the whole 9 yards every other night. And they party kind of like Pitmaker.
Yeah.
They get down. It's a big Mexican group.
From what I saw on that Friday night, everybody throws down pretty good.
And Saturday night too.
I mean, well, yeah, I was there for Saturday night, but I mean, no, I really wasn't there much Friday night. I was there. I was there Saturday night. I didn't get there Friday night. I was there for Saturday night. But Friday night should be.
You can't explain some of these tents.
No.
The money that they put into it's $500,000 easy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hardwood floors, it's chandeliers hanging from a tent. Flowers like you said. And then you got the
8-foot LED big screen TVs.
Yeah.
Times 8.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
If you talk about holy cow, man, they got every flavor of Bluebell ice cream. They got Snake River Farms a Wagyu hot dog rolling on the
A
thing.
shoe shine parlor, a pizza parlor.
And they're cooking like 80 briskets a night.
Yeah.
That's just part of it.
Yeah, that's just part of it. And there's like a full concert stage with, TVs and all that stuff.
If you're lucky enough and you get into a tent and you're lucky enough to get into a VIP of a tent,
yeah,
it's a whole nother level.
It's a whole nother level.
Because then they got a bartender in the VIP tent.
Yeah.
And then they got, they got another level of snacks for the VIP.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you got closed circuit TV where you can watch what's going on at the other parts of the tent.
Wow.
So you ain't missed nothing.
Wow. But I walked in there on a Saturday morning and they got breakfast rolling, already and all this. And so can't wait to have a full experience. Dust off the cowboy hats and then let's go from Mississippi to Texas.
Yeah, I look forward to it every year.
Yep. It's fun time. So we will definitely talk about that some more. We got next week and still decide what all we need to take with us and all that kind of good stuff.
So luckily it ain't much.
It's not much. They're going to take care of us pretty well when we get there, but just a couple things.
Our bag of charcoal and our wood and our cooker and a little cooler with our meat and injection and sauce and a little box full of seasoning and sauce.
And we're taking care of ribs and chicken along with like Dusty and Scott.
And we're bringing the brisket for Joey.
Yep. And we're bringing them Snake River Farm briskets that we were supposed to take to San Antonio.
Yep. We're going to make use of them now.
That's right. That's right.
And we had won on the Red Box.
That's right.
Chicken.
Yep. Placed in chicken more than once on the Red
several
Box.
times.
Yeah. Well, it is 6:48, Mr. Lambert.
Let's shut her down, man.
Yeah. We got to go jump on this Zoom call. We're going to hang out with our friends here for a little bit. But thank y'all for joining us. We show ate good tonight.
Man, thank you for the gumbo, Dustin.
Mm-hmm.
That gumbo, I think I'm going to get me another little cup. Throw some more of that fish off in there. That was pretty good stuff.
Crumble it off in there.
Crumble it off in there. Not a bad way to go.
That is a real good way.
All right. Well, thank y'all for watching. This is Old School. We are trying to be a little more informative, as we said. If you got a topic you want us to speak about or you want us to talk about some product or something we have, please let us know. If you want to see a video on anything, please send us a comment. We'd love to make a video on something, reviewing a cooker we have or some kind of barbecue product out there.
Or an event like we talked about tonight.
Yeah, or an event. We'll review those. We'll review anything. So
maybe next week, maybe we may go over the Key West invitation.
Yeah, it'd be a good time because we won't have much time in between. We won't have any time in between. So, we'll talk about Key West and what we'll see and do there and next week. So y'all come join us next Thursday night, 6 o'clock. Hey, it's about that time. Let's pray. Our gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for this time together, Lord. Thank you for allowing us to be ambassadors for you. And Lord, forgive us where we fail you. We know we do daily, but Lord, thank you for being a loving God and a caring God and a gracious God. Thank you for this food and this friends and fellowship we had tonight. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Y'all have a great day. Y'all have a great week. We'll see you next Thursday, 6 o'clock. Same time, same channel, all that good kind of stuff. Love God and love people, y'all. Don't waste God's grace. Lambert, anything else?
No, I'm pretty good.
Yeah? Well, he's going to get better by next week. We'll see y'all then. Thank y'all. Have a great night.